I think I have tears of joy because I've looked at how many things that I've been able to accomplish in 8 months of me building my platforms. And so many opportunities and so many amazing people that I have met. And all I can say is that I couldn't be in this position and be this happy without God. And I couldn't be in this position without my mother upstairs, because I know that she's asking for favors that I cannot hear and pulling strings that I cannot see, along with my uncle and my aunt. It's been a long road. It's been years of me being behind the scenes, behind people that were huge, talented people. And I was just motivating them and believing in them and filling their cup, and they weren't filling mine. And I always had the goal and the dream that I wanted to have a huge platform, and I wanted to impact people, and I wanted to make people laugh, and I just wanted to entertain people. And everything that I manifested at 20 is now happening at 30. And I'm blessed. It's an overwhelming feeling.
Yes, this video is directly to my people from Africa. Yes, I saw a video of a Congolese woman talking down on Black Americans. I saw a video of an African woman talking trash to people who paved the way for you. Do you know how many fights do these people fought for you, just for you to be where you are today? You understand? Do you know how they marched years back just to be free, and even for us to be free? Yeah, I saw a video of an African saying that why is it that people from Africa, and when they come to America, they easily make it. They make it more than the Black Americans. Someone should answer her. Like, come on. You are from Congo. You are from Congo, and a lot is going on in Congo. If you know that you can actually make it, why did you not stay in your homeland and make it? What is the competition all about? What is the insult all about? I can't get these things right. What is all this competition all about? Let me tell you, yes, we know that Black Americans, yes, their root is from Africa, right? For those of them that will accept, their root is from Africa. But this is their land. This is where they belong. They are from America. You can't come to people's land and be competing with them. You can't come to someone's place and be fighting them. Stop saying all this trash on social media. You Africans, you are doing the most with all this, your careers and everything. Who are you feeding? Are you feeding anyone? Are you feeding any of your friends? Are you even helping these Black Americans? Are you the one helping them? Are you the one taking care of their kids? Are you the one paying their mortgages? Black Americans are very intelligent people, just so you know. If you have ever been with them in class, you will know what I'm talking about. They are not loud. They are just not loud. Why are you Africans that loud when you come to the US? You become a doctor, you become a big deal. You become a lawyer, you become a problem. Do you know how many Black Americans that are doctors that we don't even talk about? The noise is just too much. You guys should be calming down. Be calming down. It's no longer funny from the things we see on social media. Anyway, I really want this video to be very short. It just got me like, what should I even say? Like, it wasn't funny when I saw that video. Why is it that? Is it a competition? Do what you want to do. Go to the higher school. Who cares about your career? Who cares about your education? Who cares about it?
Shout out to Black Americans, dead ass. I know I've talked about this in the past, but I feel like I don't talk about it enough. And also I feel like they don't get enough credit I don't think black people all around the world understand that the United States is by far the safest country in the world today for black people to migrate to because of black Americans, because of their ancestors' sacrifice, including this birthright citizenship that everybody and their mama enjoys, that Donald Trump is trying to get rid of. This was enacted because of black Americans, and it breaks my heart the way a lot of people come to America and not only turn a blind eye to their plight, but also talk shit and shit on them, in spite of the fact that America is all they know and they're doing their best in a country that was not created for them, most especially Africans. But I'm not trying to get into the diaspora war thing because, like I've mentioned before, this is just a bunch of hurt people hurting people. You have to understand that one of the things that makes black Americans different from every other black people is black Americans are the only group of black people that actually got to live with white people. Everybody else was left behind in their home countries. I know the Caribbeans were also products of slavery. Those countries, including the Caribbean islands, are majority blacks. The countries that white people wanted to settle in, especially the United States, the black people who were forced to be there, they received a heavier dose of fuck shit. And naturally, black Americans got to witness what it is about humans that made the Bible say the heart of man is desperately wicked. They got to see that massa don't fuck with nobody but massa, Chad. And a lot of these Africans and Caribbeans who migrate to the US are yet to learn this. That's why y'all be just, when you see a white people, we thank God. This is equivalent to a pick-me woman seeing a very sexy man who's tall, dark, and handsome and everything in her dream, that she just opens herself up to him to get knocked up. But then until she gets to his home to see how he lives, she gets to see that he lives like a pig. Dirty dishes, dirty laundry, snores and farts in his sleep, takes the shit and forgets to flush it, doesn't even wipe his ass right. Ooh, Chad. Bad breath in the morning, looking a hot mess. Then you come to see the things that makes him human. And then all of a sudden he ain't shit. But you could have figured that out before you let him knock you up if you were not so obsessed by his physical image. Girl, you should have asked baby mama number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You thought 11 was going to be the magic number? Yet, in spite of that, black Americans have been able to persevere and pull away and do their own thing in a country that was not created for them. They have their own art, some of which was taken from them, jazz, hip-hop, rap, their own dialect. And even at that, a lot of the things that they started were stolen from them without credit, destroyed, burned down, called ghetto, and anything but a child of God, child. And yet, they still persevere. And to me, this is one of the things that makes them very attractive to me. Like I mentioned before, when I lived in America, black Americans were my favorite group of people because their audacity, bro, their audacity is so fucking powerful. And I know that this is something that a lot of black people, a lot of people in general, but especially Africans, judge them for. I want to see how y'all survive being the black sheep of a family that does not want you, that you're required to be a part of. We can all learn from each other because we're in this shit together. We are stronger together. Uche, peace and love.
I want to give a really big shout out to my black American counterparts. And here's why. I am descendant of people who are immigrants, particularly from Haiti. Them coming here have made them integrate with people that look like this in this country, right? And the thing is, to the naked eye, somebody who's not familiar with the diaspora, they'll think that people that look like this are all the same. It's not true. The thing is, though, we, as immigrants that come to this country, well, I'm not an immigrant, my parents are, they learn from people that look like us. Now, granted, they keep things from their culture, and also they come here and they integrate. It's a natural process that humans do, right? Some easier than others. So we learn a lot from the black Americans that lived here because those are the communities they put us in to work. And we lived amongst them and we learned a lot from them. All of the cool things that I truly enjoy in life, most of it is because of my proximity to black Americans. And I'm not saying I'm not black. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying, for those who understand, is that black Americans, the African diaspora that was already here, they already had a culture, and boy, it was cool. I felt so validated when I was accepted in their community, and so that when I walked someplace, I had this armor of like coolness, right? And here's the thing: a lot of people take that, and they didn't in turn reject black Americans. They called them out their name. They called them lazy. They called them this and they called them that. Despite the hundreds of years that they've set forth the foundation for people to come here to have a better life, right? Amongst other people groups, but I'm talking particularly of Black Americans. That people then in turn make it seem like they're the runts of the group. That is not true. All the coolness that I've adopted is directly from Black Americans. And I can't be more thankful for it. And I will go to bat with anybody that says otherwise about specifically Black Americans. Someone who is of Caribbean descendant from people who are Caribbean immigrants, I can say that I'm eternally grateful for the foundation they laid so that other people groups could be here and understand what it means to be cool, right? And not to say other people aren't cool. I'm just speaking for the African diaspora that's already here, because us as Caribbean descendant people have been integrated with them and we get called the same as them. And in many ways we are the same. In many ways we're not the same, but in many ways we share the same history. It's interwoven. And so to say anything negative about them is to say something negative about anybody, and it's not fair to pick on that group. Because quite frankly, if you ain't cool, you ain't cool.
I think that if you're in raising only America, you won't even understand how lucky you are. Because like with me and Bless, our family are like from Haiti and stuff. When you get back to there, you get to see like simple little things like motherfucker gotta walk miles and miles away just to get some water. Clean water. You like, damn, I really have it good. So it's like me, every time I, like, no matter what country I go to, whenever I get on that plane and come back to America, I'm like, thank God.
This shows you that these Black immigrants will give everybody and anybody credit but Black Americans. No, that wasn't luck, buddy. That was done off of Black American sacrifice, the Civil Rights Act, right? And on top of that, Black Americans built the infrastructure in America. It just didn't happen overnight. That was sacrifice that these Black immigrants aren't willing to do back in their homeland to build their own infrastructure, right? And he's Haitian. Like, wow, what happened to the spirit of 1804, Haitian independence? Y'all won your independence, but you still flee. You won your independence, you still paid the French back. And no one wants to go back to Haiti to make the sacrifice to build infrastructure, looking for foreign help. And that's not just Haiti, that's all these Black ran or whatever, because they don't consider to be Black in their own country. Whatever country you're from as a melanated person, they're not willing to build their own infrastructure. They want somebody else to do it for them. They'll give everybody else credit for everything else, but Black Americans credit for making America the way it is, right? America just didn't happen like this overnight. If you look at the Immigration Act of 1924, that was in favor of European immigrants. If it wasn't for the Nationality and Immigration Act of 1964 and 65, America wouldn't be as diverse as it is today. And that was brought to you by Black Americans, the sacrifices of Black Americans. Nothing was given to us in this country. You have to fight for it.
I've seen people get on here and have the audacity to attack Black women for being tired or for being sad and disappointed by the results of this election. And let me say, first off, you will not ever attack Black women on this page, on this channel. That's one. But two, do you understand that Black women have been at the forefront of every single movement? Movements do not move without Black women. You want to talk about people who advocate for justice? You want to talk about who the pioneers are, who the revolutionaries are, who the organizers are? It is always Black women. Always. And Black women are so empathetic and compassionate that they fight your battles as well. That they fight for you as well. In addition to their own struggles, they'll fight for you as well because they know and they have enough empathy to understand what struggle feels like, and they don't want you to have to deal with it either. So they'll advocate for you. They'll fight for you. They'll be empathetic with your situation. But for some of y'all to get on here and have the audacity to attack Black women, absolutely not.
Share your thoughts in the comment respectfully, and before you go, do well to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next.